Alright, so Math responded back to Goods. What to do? This y'all boy Battle Rap Chuck 92. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. Yes, sir. So Math called out Goods as far as basically, dodging a battle. Goods responded to Math and said he ice cold. Math came back at Goods, basically saying Goods I guess he's trying to say Goods is a snake in a way. But you know what though? I'm not even gonna really put that in his mouth because Math Hoffa didn't say anything about snakes, so just forget that I said that, y'all. But what is comedy though? Math Hoffa always good for giving people nicknames. He called Hoffa Split Splash. He called Charlie Clips. What he called Charlie Clips? Flip flops. So now he calling Goods Princess. But yeah, Math most definitely responded to Goods, and it seemed like since Math know in a way that Goods is gonna turn him down regardless, and he probably feel like Goods know that he knows a lot of stuff about him. It seemed like he put everything kind of like on the table as far as with this blog. So how I actually feel about it, man, if Goods don't want to battle Math, it ain't nothing that it's not nothing that nobody could do. What I will say is that how battles work when it gets to angles, y'all best believe Goods is gonna approach Geechee with the Crip situation that happened, last week, with the Queens battle on Saturday. Goods is gonna address Geechee on that. He might talk about stuff like that. And to me, it just feels like that Geechee Gotti, he gonna address Math. He's gonna address Goods on the situation with him and Math. And the thing is, what if Geechee knows somewhat as far as what's going on with that situation, to the point where he could use that angle on Goods? But I will say that Math and Goods, keep it battle rap though. If you guys could keep it battle rap, if you guys gonna talk mess to each other and do the vlogs back and forth, yeah, that's fun. But hopefully certain things just don't get too just out of proportion. So this is to both of y'all, man. Just make sure that y'all keep it battle rap. I know I might be like a little blogger to y'all or whatever the case might be, but just like I'm telling everybody, I'm coming and I'm on my way. You know what I mean? But other than that though, man, shouts out to Math Hoffa and Goods. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to both of y'all though. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. And it seemed like Math Hoffa actually had some things to say to Goods, more than Goods probably has some things to say to Math Hoffa. And if you guys want to know fully as far as what Math Hoffa was basically telling Goods, just go in and just check that out on Math Hoffa page. He most definitely addressed Goods. You know what I mean? He most definitely, addressed Goods, man. So shouts out to shouts out to Math Hoffa though, man, cause Math Hoffa, hey, once he feel like he have an ankle on you, he gonna do what he do. And this is my thing though. With Goods calling Math Hoffa boring, I can't too much go with that. Because Math Hoffa said Goods' best battle was with Tay-Rock. And that was kind of low-key recent. And if I'm looking at Math Hoffa battles and I'm looking at Goods battles, if I wanted to show people Math Hoffa battles, Math Hoffa might get that edge over Goods, because Math Hoffa has actually better moments than Goods. And if anybody want to disagree with me on that, then it is what it is. But I like both of these dudes. I'm 28 years old, so I like the type of talk that Math Hoffa and Goods talk. I don't want to hear nobody talk about guns and doing all the punchlines 24/7. Math Hoffa and Goods have the type of style that I like. I mess with both of them. You know what I mean? So Math Hoffa actually has some points. And when Goodz said that Math Hoffa is boring, Math Hoffa's not boring. Because at the end of the day, you might as well say that to you. Because any young cat that ends up going against y'all, they'll call y'all boring because they feel like up in their mind, they feel like they could just punch y'all to death and then they could beat y'all. So as far as what you saying to Math Hoffa, Goodz, a puncher is a puncher, or like one of them young cats, like a New Jersey Twerk or somebody like that, they gonna end up saying the same thing to you. They gonna end up saying the same thing to you. So I don't think Math Hoffa is boring, Goodz. You know what I'm saying? I gotta disagree with you on that. And then he asked you about like the past battles. Yeah, like the best third round that Clips, like the best third round that you and Clips had against John and Hitman was, you know, you already know, was that third round with Clips. Clips dang near like made that battle debatable, even though I felt like John and Hitman cleaned them up the first 2 rounds though. They weren't playing with Goodz or Clips. You know what I mean? So I kind of disagree with that. And just like I said, man, just because certain battle rappers is not on URL, you know they're not considered ice cold, man. Because we all know if URL wasn't here, we'd be even tuning, like people would be tuning in even more into RBE. And don't get me wrong, when it got to URL, at first I used to be like, I don't even know these young dudes. Like I didn't even look at PG battles because I low-key felt like everybody was gonna sound the same. I didn't even, and then sometimes I didn't even watch RBE battles because I just didn't really like who was on the card. You know what I mean? But at times, it's like, at this type of time, since I do blog, I have to make sure I just tune in almost to every battle. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to get a hold of that KLTD thing too. You know what I'm saying? That pop. But, you know, Math Hoffa might not be all the way talked about like that because he's not on URL. You know what I mean? I don't know like the personal things as far as like what's going on. Well, I know certain things, but it's not my position to even talk about that, man, because I'm not around these people. I'm not around Math Hoffa and things like that. So, but I know Math Hoffa keeps saying it's like personal things going on over there. You know what I mean? But you know, if you guys not gonna battle, you guys not gonna battle, man. But if people want to say Goodz is boring, I now heard people say Arsenal was boring. I heard people say Mook was boring when he went against Iron Solomon. They stay talking about that with him. People said the Lux Arsenal battle was boring. So if we want to talk about boring, hey, everybody have like boring battles every now and then. I don't know a battle rapper that didn't have a boring battle. From the Rum Nitty to the Bridges to the T-Tops to the Surfs to the Hitmans to the Verbs. Everybody now had some lackluster battles. You know what I mean? But Math Hoffa, I will tell you this though, Goodz ain't gonna take that, man. Goodz is the type of person where he ain't about to move just because you tell him to move. He gonna move it up in a strategic way. That's how Goodz move. It's like certain battle rappers, certain battle rappers are very, very strategic at the end of the day. But this y'all boy Battle Rap Chuck 92. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in, subscribe to my channel, and y'all never know, I might end up picking y'all up with another blog. Alright, gone.